This is July the 22nd, 2022. We're getting ready to go to Mexico at El Dorado Palms Seaside Suites, but we in the airport here at Houston Intercontinental. Get a little breakfast. I would recommend just getting some breakfast on your way there. So we just arrived in Mexico. We heading to El Dorado Palms Seaside Suites. We stopped by and picked up this drink here. If you get a chance, grab you a couple of these, six pack. All right, we made it to the resort. So I'm gonna fast forward you through this little ride right here, going up into the resort. It was a nice little view. Once we arrived there, they met us with cocktails. We had margaritas and a couple of shots. And we arrived there probably around maybe 10 or 11, but our room wasn't ready until um, 3. So we just walked around and looked at a few things. Yeah, this gym, they got a really nice gym. And my son, he's into working out. So we wanted to see where the gym is at. And they got a pretty good setup. And the view from the gym, you can see the swim outs. And if you're looking at the gym, our swim out is right there to the left. So we're in room 7108. We haven't got it yet, but I'm doing a voiceover right now. But we will have that room there down there. And me and my son, we went upstairs and we found out that they got a sauna and a spa and a relaxation room. Pretty neat. And this is all inclusive. So we're just touring around. I'm just showing you guys what to expect. This right here is a sauna. Probably about 4 people could fit in here. And you can adjust the temperature like you want it from the outside. Then you got a hot tub also right next to the sauna. And you got some showers once you finish working out. And you also have this steam room. And if I'm not mistaken, I think maybe this is for 2 people. But they got a couple of these steam rooms in there, and you can adjust the temperature like you want it right here from this regulator right here. And this is the relaxation room. We asked the host there, can anybody walk in here? She said yes. And if you look, they got some coffee, they got snacks and fruit, they got sweets. And you also have a bottle of champagne here to the right with some water in here. That's pretty nice. For the price you're going to pay for this resort, all inclusive, man, everybody was so nice. They go over and beyond to make sure you get things done. And we thought we had a problem with our AC. We called them. 5 minutes later, they were up to our room. But this is the relaxation room. We asked the young lady right there. She said, yeah, anybody can go in there. So the first restaurant we went to was the Driftwood. We hadn't checked into our room yet, so we went and checked out the gym and we went to get something to eat. So this is the first restaurant we ate at. And I'm gonna tell you, if you there, make sure you get some dessert there on the right hand side. They got this uh, ice cream, and they make their cones from waffles. It's a waffle maker, and it is great. And you see right there is all the dessert. And my son, he went crazy on these desserts. Like I said, the ice cream, they make their cones from scratch, fresh. And this right here is Driftwood. They make the food for you. I'm just showing you the little kitchen area where they make the food, cook the food. You got fish, shrimp, burgers. Got a little bit of everything you need. And I was really impressed by the bar. Usually all inclusive, they had may have 20 different selections. That these people had probably 75 different type of selection. They even had my drink Martell. They got all kind of drinks you need. I think that they had a couple of beers. You had Dos Equis, and you might can find some Modelo, but I didn't find any Modelo there. But they have like a couple of beers. They also have Cooler Light. But when we walking upstairs, this is the Driftwood Restaurant. You see that view there, the ocean view. So we're getting ready to get seated. And I just took a little walk out there to view the scenery there, and it's nice. But I'm gonna open up the menu and show you what's on this menu here at Driftwood. You can pause it and zoom into it if you would like to know what you're gonna like to try out before you get there. And you might could scan this little barcode. But on the left hand side would be in Spanish, and on the right hand side would be your English. So this would be your English portion right here. And you can pause and zoom in if you would like to know what they got on the menu. And I'm gonna show you some of the food we ordered. And I tell you what, this food was really good at this restaurant. This at the hotel resort we were staying at, the Suites. So they came with some margaritas and a couple of shots of tequila. And my daughter, she has some tacos there. So I'm gonna try one of her tacos, and that's my niece right there. My wife is right there. You know, she's vegan, vegetarian. So they also have vegan and vegetarian food there. It's surprising. They had a lot of it. My daughter, I don't know where my son at. He's sitting across from us, but this is right here is the tacos. That's chicken. My son got the chicken. And I think my daughter got the pork here. I'm gonna give it a try. I'll let y'all know what it tastes like.
Yeah, you might go get you another one, Michaela.
I don't want them all. You can eat the food.
I'm gonna try that. What's that, chicken?
Chili man, but I'm be tipsy. I don't drink.
Don't drink no more. We gotta take that shot of tequila.
Who?
They gave it to her.
Well, that's tequila. Yeah. Oh no.
They're both good, man.
Oh, yeah, this one better than yours.
It is. That chicken better? Go get some.
All right, this is a Caesar salad. It comes out like this. You got to chop it up. As I said, my wife, she's not eating meat, vegan, vegetarian, but that's her plate. And we don't look at her food too much. We looking at our meats. They got some ribs there, and the ribs wasn't too tender, but I tell you what, this flank steak, it was really tender. And the ribs, they give you some chips. Once they run out of chips, they probably give you some potatoes. Then you got the shrimp. Shrimp was really good in this. The salmon, asparagus, and carrots. And the dessert, right there, I don't eat too much dessert. Okay, just taking a little walk out here and looking at the view. And the beach is not that good. It's nowhere to swim. If you keep walking there to the left, you might could get into the water. But other than that, it's more for sitting out and relaxing. And you can fall asleep easy out here. It's really quiet. You hear the waves from the water. And they keep it clean. They clean it up every morning and every evening. You see, they getting the sea moss out and keeping the little beach side pretty clear. And there to the right is another resort there. It's called the Hidden. That's for clothing or not clothing. That's up to your choice. But you have to reserve to go there. You know, every other resort you can go and go in, but that one you have to be a member. You have to stay there. But we finally got our room. We're in room 7108. So 108, that's the first floor. We got to swim out. I'm going to walk y'all through. Let you have a look at our room. It's not the biggest room. You know, if you've seen some of our other videos, we have bigger rooms, but it was relaxing. You know, you walk in, and there to the left, you will have your restroom and your shower to the left, the rainforest shower. Then you also have a jacuzzi, bathtub you can get into. And you can walk on in. You got your closet there to the left. There go our bed. And the AC unit is really nice. It keeps you cool. And like I said, it's not the biggest room, but it's good for the time we spent there, the 4 or 5 days we spent there. I'm gonna go out here on the patio, let you guys have a view of our patio view. And you can relax and sit out right there, and you get into the water. And this is our view right here. And if you go to the right, you got the bar area. So you can swim over there and got the bar area. And it wasn't really loud here. It was really relaxing. If you want to just get away and just get rid of the city life, the fast life, this is the place to go. But then we also went down to, they had like a little party thing going on for Friday. It was like a festival, but they have buffet lines you can walk through and get all the food you want. They got desserts, beer, wine, and I think some people maybe even having weddings here. I'm not for sure. And they roasting a whole little pig there. Just get in, get your plate, and just help yourself. They serve you anything you want. You got it there. Then we got dessert there. My niece, she loves her dessert. So we're going to go check out the dessert area. So Seaside Market, this is another restaurant that we ate at. And it's more like a buffet style too. I think the kids, they like this one more than the Driftwood, but I like the Driftwood. But this is, you have to wear a mask in this restaurant. Well, and then the next one is a culinarium. But we ordered, you could pay, I think maybe $150 and get the lobster and steak, but everything else is inclusive. But I'm gonna show you a little bit of what we had. And also in this restaurant, it's not on the menu, but you can order the stone soup. And I'm gonna show you a picture of our dinner, what we had here. It's the stone soup. And we got our drinks. I had me a shot of Martell there on the side. And this vacation, there was a lot of eating going on. So get ready to work out when you get back home. And you notice that their soups, they have the stuff in there, then they pour the soup in with your meats or whatever you have. If you have lobster, if you have chicken or whatever. I see my niece, she got some shrimp. You see how they pour the sauce over it. And my wife, vegetarian food. My niece got some chicken there. She really liked it. She said it was really tender. In this particular restaurant, you have to make reservations for. This one in the Italian restaurant, you have to go some more soup. I think my son, I don't know, I think it may be in the lobster soup. I'm not for sure. And you see, that's my steak and lobster. You have to pay like $100, $150 for this. It's not included, but everything else is included. It was pretty good. I don't think it was worth $150, but it was okay. And this is the stone soup. It's not on the menu, and it's part of the thing. It's complimentary, so you don't have to pay for it, but you need to order it. Just say stone soup. Like I said, it's not on the menu. And that was pretty good. I liked it. Okay, and then we had our floating breakfast the next morning. That was pretty neat. I think you got to pay $100 for your floating breakfast. We just did it for the experience. Then we went in town, got a taxi, and you see my niece, she got those little fish eating all the stuff off her feet. And my son there, we had went to a restaurant there, and they had him making a guacamole. He enjoyed that. And that guacamole was good. All right, this is our food right here at the restaurant, just outside the resort. That's pretty cool. We stayed out about 4 hours and did some shopping and look at some stuff, bought a little gold. And this is the Italian restaurant. And you have to reserve it also. I didn't care too much about this particular restaurant. The portions of food they give you is really small. So order two of everything if you want to get if you want to get full. But this is the menu. You can pause and look at the menu. The bread, it was good bread. And these are your portions right here. Salad, that I don't know what that is. I think, oh, that's the calamari. That's what you get when you order calamari. You probably want to order 2 or 3 of those. And that's my son lobster soup. You see, they put a little bit of meat, and then they pour the soup over it. And then we went to the silent party that night about 9 o'clock. I guess you put those headphones on, you could switch to different stations of music you want to listen to. And that was fun. We burned off some calories on that. And if this video helped, subscribe to my channel. Thank you and have a great day.